On. You must just spectate, bro.
Yeah, okay, I just started the stream now. So, welcome everyone. Hope you enjoy tonight's race.
Yeah, there's a few big names actually here tonight. So hopefully there's some good reaction for everyone.
Yeah, Jose
it is,
told me unfortunately can't join tonight. It would have been fun as well.
Yeah, definitely.
While we wait for the race to start, just to have you guys a cap on what's happening with the points. I know there's more guys racing tonight than what the points show. But for now we've got Venom Mike leading with 58 points. And then we've got MadmaX in second with 54 points. And Skyline in third with 50 points. So it seems that we are off to go for the qualifying. I'm having a black screen now.
I think, yeah, we've always got this whole unfortunate delay going for us.
Seems
longer than usual.
Good evening, everyone. Good racing ahead.
No. But it's ghosted. Almost had a heart attack there.
That would have been funny. Let's see. So an interesting add-on for tonight is ETR Relentless, one of our international friends that we usually race with. He is super fast, so everyone is excited to see him here with us. No, he's chosen the Audi. I wonder now if he's also converted it to rear-wheel drive like most of the guys.
Interesting if he has. He says he's doing 54.7, so we'll see. I think that's going to come tumbling down in the race though. He has only just
most probably because he haven't. Yeah. I just wanted to say he hasn't practiced at all, so
no.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. We've got Bionic, that's also super fast, and he's also in an Audi.
And Skyline's there.
Oh, we've got Albert's as well joining us tonight.
Yeah, you see, everyone's joining in, which is good.
That's freaking fantastic to see everyone back racing again. We've got some new faces as well, like a legit Spies is one of our newer racers.
I think Casual Chris as well. I haven't seen this. I don't know. I think he's done maybe one or two racing before.
No, I just want to quickly see if he did that previous AM race. I'm just going to bring out the points. Yes, he did our previous race.
There you go. So I think this is probably his second race with us.
This is his second race with us.
Memory's not too dodgy. Skyline, there we go, yeah. It's taking the easy way out. I'm joking. I think that Porsche
Johnny,
has its pros and cons like with the nose.
Just messed up his lap on the last corner, went out wide. That's going to put him way at the back. And one of the old names back again is Volley Z.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Seems that his PC problems is sorted out.
Finally.
Yeah, that is very good news for him.
We've got Bionic with fastest lap at the moment, so we'll see 59.3, which is a good out lap.
That's someone DC now. Oh, and Albert's out wide. That's going to mess up his fastest lap. Remington says welcome to the new guys. It's always good to see new guys joining us. And we've got Uncle Folly also racing here with us. Venom Mike with the fastest lap of 1 minute 57.1 for an opening lap. That is actually fast. And I believe the player that we've lost is Uncle Folly's brother. Wiaan, if I'm correct.
Seems to be struggling with the internet connection there in Namibia. So technically he's actually another international of ours.
That is correct. Yeah.
A cross border.
We're spreading our wings. We're getting there.
Venom Mark the 157.1 is the fastest lap so far. So no. Skyline got a 57.0. Best laps I'm showing you. Still got a 57.0 as fastest lap. I think Relentless and Bionic probably dirtied laps then.
I think everyone has dirtied their laps because with 57.0, that's not a very fast lap. Not from these type of guys. Well, let's see the results there. Relentless fastest lap is a 159.5. That was a clean lap though. Bionic also with a 59.3. MadmaX at a 57.2, but it was a dirty lap. So it's definitely Venom Mike. Okay, so the grid order looks to be like Skyline, Venom Mike, then it will be Bionic, then Relentless,
yeah, then I think they definitely dirtied their second laps.
yeah, no, definitely did, especially if you look at those type of times.
Yeah, so Skyline's definitely first. But I've told
that is for sure.
MadmaX how he can set the lobby, so he should
Well, let's
try
hope
that
he
out.
does it like this. I'm just going to put up the standings as is from the first round. Like I said, this will now definitely change after tonight because we've got more guys participating tonight. That we had Skyline in third, and then we've got Renvero. It's one of the guys that I'm missing for tonight. Make My Day says evening. Good evening, Yaku. Good to see you in the chat. We've got Boost Nation in 5th position. I'm also not seeing his name amongst the participants for tonight. And then we've got Folly in 6th position, Casual Chris in 7th. Bionic only did the one race the previous time, and he is in 8th position now on the points. And then we've got Folly's brother, Wiaan in 9th, and Johnny in 10th. Let's see, looks like MadmaX got the laps right for now.
That's it. I think everything should be good to go. I'm on spectate. Are you on spectate? You're not on spectate. Get on spectate.
No, I'm not. I'm on spectate now.
That, I think they're going to be pretty much there. We go.
Oh, we off racing. Oh, first lap
Should be
getting
good.
underway.
I think this is going to be exciting. Yeah.
This is going to be very interesting. I'm having a black screen here.
This is like
Makes
where the
me
anticipation
stressed.
builds the most. I just hope everyone gets a clean start so there's no restarts. There we go. Looks good so far. We've got to wait, hold thumbs for first corner, that there's no drama.
Yeah, that would be good. Relentless tucking himself in 4th position. Oh, almost contact between Spies and Volley.
See Skyline and Venom having a good battle. You fall into that corner. Relentless and Bionic next to each other.
Relentless on the inside already. This is some interesting racing already happening here.
Skyline and the Audi now at it.
Oh, Beamerstein also saying evening.
A bit of a tap there.
I'm not sure who's the ladies that he's referring to, but evening to you as well, Beamer.
He's going to be fangirling for us, hopefully. It's only fair seeing as his whole fan group coming out to play when he's racing. So. Give some of that love
that's
back.
True.
Oh,
Hey,
Relentless is
Beamerstein
making a move on the inside.
Beamerstein is going for Bionic and Rhino to win this race. At this stage, we've got Venom and Relentless battling it out for the lead. And
Relentless is almost
what an
on it.
overtake on the outside by Relentless.
There we go.
Oh
And he
my
got
word,
it.
going side
But can
by
he keep
side
it? Can he
into
keep
the
it?
chicane. Oh, what an overtake.
Skyline's drifting it through there.
Venom is pushing it to keep up with Relentless.
Now they're both
We've
Audi
got
versus
Bionic.
Audi, so now we're going to see the tunes
And
come
then we've
out.
got-
Oh, and
Well, we've
Bionic
got
as well. So 3
Skyline
Audis.
in the Porsche. His top end should be able to come in handy, yeah?
I think he may catch Bionic on the inside at least.
Oh, let's see what happens.
Doesn't look
that
like it,
Porsche is catching, but I think the Audi matches the Porsche on the top end.
Oh,
And
got a bit
Bionic
of a
going for
lockup.
the inside. Oh, what a dive.
Venom,
And he's
luckily, I
sticking
think,
to his
went
line.
wide though.
Oh, Bionic was sticking to his line very good there. Oh, this is some close racing in the first lap. And we've got Ricardo saying good
Only
luck,
13 laps
Mike
to go.
and Bionic.
It should be good. Yeah. Let me check some race stats here. So far, fastest lap is at 2:01.1, being it was their first laps. I think this is when Relentless gets dangerous though, because now he's got
Yeah, if
open
he's in
air.
the lead,
Yeah,
I think one person that would have loved to join you tonight was Jose.
definitely,
He did
definitely.
talk that he was going to try and join tonight. Oh, we've got someone commenting here in the chat, go Beamer. No, Beamer.
Wrong
Jose
race,
is not
yeah, wrong
racing.
race,
He
yeah.
said he was going to join, but things got a bit hectic on his side. But he said he'll catch the stream a bit later on and root for the guys. I want to see what's happening a bit back in the...
I'll keep an eye up front here. I'm with Skyline now, so I can see like all 4 of them.
No, Skyline's got the top end of 183 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's very fast.
So in 5th position we've got someone looks like
I've got
someone's
black screen.
DCing. This is not good. Okay, we've got
Don't know who it
MadmaX
was
and
yet.
Spies actually battling it out for 5th position. MadmaX just getting past now. Spies hitting the slipstream of MadmaX.
Not showing
Let's
anyone
see who
that
gets-
DC'd. Folly's DC'd, sorry.
Ah, that is unfortunate from Folly. And legit, it's just too far back to go for the inside line. That's a good battle for them as well. And then we've got Volley and Albert battling it out for 7th position. Now this is now Lambo versus Ferrari, and if I'm correct, Volley is the only person in the Lambo in the entire series.
Which one is he using? The Centenario.
Beamer said he's winning and he's not even racing. With your fan base, you're winning everything, Beamer.
See, Relentless has a fastest lap of 54.9, so he's already in the 54s.
54.9. Yeah, that is
Bionic's not
super
far
fast.
off. Bionic's definitely doing some good times as well. I'd say maybe half a second max that he's losing against Relentless. Wouldn't say it's much more than that.
Oh, we've got Albert going for an overtake on volley. Oh, oh, I was very close. A bit wide from Albert, and volley takes the position back. Who's going to be bravest into the chicane? And it's Albert. Wow. Volley might be able to catch him on the straight skin.
I was checking lap times now, and it looks like Barnick's only 0.2 of a second off on his last lap. And now he put in a time 0.3 off, so it's not that much. He's doing very good, consistent times.
Yeah,
not going to make it easy, and there's still a pit stop, so it should get interesting, strategy-wise as well.
Okay, Albert is pulling away from volley now. And then in 9th, we've got Johnny. He is just focusing on his own race. And then behind him, we've got Chris also just focusing on his own race.
Currently got Chris clocking the highest speed at 376 kilometers an hour. So.
No, I think that's a glitch because I saw the skyline here with the top speed. And he outbrakes himself into the first corner and goes on to the kitty litter. Yeah, I'm going to go back to the front again. Now, Bionic is definitely staying to the back of Relentless. Not like Relentless got in front and running away with it.
As I say, there's not much of a time difference between their laps. Now it's just going to come down to consistency, I think.
Yes, yes. Whoever doesn't make a mistake.
Yeah. I'm going to jump backwards just 2. So we got here, yeah. Rain and Venom Mike. Raino's definitely a lot more sideways through the last chicane. There's a pain in the ass of a corner that.
Relentless, bit wide on the final corner, touching the curbs, giving Bionic opportunity to get back. But they've definitely left Venom and Skyline behind them.
Yeah, definitely. They've definitely opened that gap up a bit.
And MadmaX is catching the both of them, so this is going to be an interesting battle to get on the podium.
Oh, Venom also just ran wide. If I remember correctly, I think Skyline and MadmaX are on the wheels.
It's actually Albert and MadmaX that's on the wheels.
Not Skyline, because I'm looking at his steering and it seems extremely smooth.
But it might just be the game.
Yeah.
We've got definitely MadmaX is definitely catching to the back of Venom and Skyline. Not as fast as we would like to, but he's definitely
There's still
catching
11-ish laps, so I think they've got time.
Yes.
Let me see, I've got the lap time showing up top, so just gonna wait for their names to come up, you know. The last lap, Skyline did a 56.9. And MadmaX did a 56.5, so you're right, he's definitely going to be catching if he keeps that up. It's half a second a lap.
I'm looking at the distance gaps here, and Bionic is a second behind Relentless.
And he's matching him in times. They both did a
And
55.0
MadmaX
the
only
last lap.
3.7 seconds behind Skyline.
Oh, there goes fastest time for Relentless is now 54.2. Bionic did a 54.3, so it's still 0.1
These two are
off.
definitely
They are
just
definitely
matching
going
each
for
other.
it, yeah.
It's good to see.
So I think if Jose was in the mix, it would have been a really interesting night.
Oh, that would have been fun. Fun to
15
watch.
laps as a 3-way battle. Sounds good. Venom Mike is managing to keep the gap between him and Reino or Skyline going here.
Well, between Venom and Skyline is 1.1 seconds, and MadmaX is just a further 4 seconds behind. Well, 3.8 seconds.
Yeah, oh, we've got about a lap until they're halfway through the race, so it should get interesting. Be some tyre wear will start playing in here.
So you still got the fastest lap with Relentless, 54.2.
Yeah.
Interesting to see the line that they take into the final corner between Relentless and Bionic. There's definitely two different lines that they're taking.
Relentless seems to have opened again.
Wide, yeah. Oh, it's up to 1.5 seconds now. And MadmaX has closed the gap.
MadmaX is closed up as well. I'm going to check lap
he's...
times now. Reino did a 56.4 that lap. Skyline a 56.0, so he's closed another 0.4 in that one lap.
Yeah, I can definitely see it went from a 3.8 to a 3.4 the gap on that lap, and it's now down to 3.2. So definitely, if MadmaX can keep his cool here, he can just start putting in the laps consistently. He'll definitely catch up.
He'll definitely catch them. Because Reino's now, Skyline's now closed onto Venom Mark as well a little bit. I don't know if Venom maybe made a little bit of a mistake.
If those two starts fighting, then it's gonna...
No, then MadmaX will definitely be in.
Yeah, MadmaX will be on them like white on rice. Relentless says Bionic and Carl Williams are all in the same league just by looking at the times. And then the 154.2 is a killer time around with the audio around this track.
I don't think my lap record is going to last here. I think both Bionic and Relentless are probably going to take it.
If I remember correctly.
That's it, yeah. So we'll see. I think they're going to beat it. I mean, if it's lap 7 and they're already 54.2.
I think MadmaX made a small mistake in sector 2. Because the time was back up to 4 seconds again. But Reino is on the back of Venom again.
Yeah, he's definitely caught up to Venom.
And Relentless says now, it looks like he's broken Bionic with the chase.
Yeah, he's definitely opened the gap up a little bit more. Showing about a 60-meter gap between them. Obviously it's going to extend now when they get on the straights. Opens up to about 110 meters. So they're still close. Anything can happen in that. See a couple guys in the pits here. Let's see who's in here. We got MadmaX in the pits. We've also got Albits. But Wally's not pitting just yet. He's going to try and... Who's actually in the pits?
Yeah, MadmaX is going to see if he can go for the undercut, perhaps.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, I think we saw it even in our race when we had guys pitting earlier. The guys that pit earlier seem to get out in front.
Yes. Oh, the undercut, most of the races it helps to have the undercut. We even see it on, saw it over the weekend on the rig race.
Yeah. I think Skyline's made a little bit of a mistake. That gap seems to have opened again. It's come down now under the braking there. But he was drifting it through that long right-hander.
Yes, I see the gap is 1.3 seconds now. Now, MadmaX has got 12 seconds between himself and Spies. And the gap between Bionic and Relentless is now 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, I think
And
Relentless and
Relentless
them are going to
is
lap
in the pit.
Casual Chris now. Oh, is
No, I think
both of them in the
Relentless
pit.
has gone into the pits, yes. Relentless and
Bionic
Bionic. It's
followed
actually
him in as well.
surprise.
So it's going to be interesting to
It's
see
actually
what happens.
surprising.
I'm surprised I didn't see Skyline go in. See if we can see what damage he's on. Well, tire way anyway. Yeah.
So for now,
it's only
Venom
12%,
Mike
so
leading
it's
the
not
race.
too bad actually.
But
His tires aren't wearing at all.
yeah, no, tire seems to last very long in this race. We've got Venom now in the lead with Skyline behind him with 1.1 seconds.
The gap with Bionic and Relentless seems to have stayed the same, even though they put it exactly the same time. Sometimes you actually get lucky that I've seen.
Yeah.
If you put the same time as someone, you can almost get the overtake.
And you know what? It's not only in Forza that it happens. It actually happens in the Formula One as well. So sometimes, yeah, you get lucky and you get an overtake.
I think you make the game system panic.
Something like that. But yeah, now it will be interesting to see what will happen between Venom, Skyline, and MadmaX. Well, Skyline has dropped back from Venom for now. He's almost 2 seconds back now. Now this will work in the favor of MadmaX.
Yeah, because I think he's definitely gone for that undercut. So MadmaX is there, and see if they... Skyline's definitely staying out for quite a while. I see Venom has gone in. Or is Skyline in? Hold on.
No, I think Skyline.
Skyline's in, that's it. He seems stopped for quite a while. Yeah, and he's off.
And MadmaX is coming around the... Oh wait, no,
Ooh, it's going to be close. Yeah, he's coming on the last corner.
Oh no, the Reino will get him. Reino is exiting the pits now.
Yeah, Reino has got him. Interesting to see what happens now with Venom.
MadmaX made a mistake during that
Yeah, the
lap.
gap definitely wasn't that big, yeah. Now the gap's very big.
Yeah, MadmaX definitely made a mistake somewhere.
I think Chris has gone
Unless
off
the
track.
undercut is not working today. We're having Volley here, having a nice race on his own. In the pits. We've got Albert in front of him again. Beamer said because they're using sport tires and not race tires, they only need to pit after lap 30 on these tires.
Yeah, okay. Well, there we go.
Good to know.
Casual Chris going wide. He's trying to give some space to the guys that are coming. He's running around in the new GT2, which sounds really good as well. It's a pity it's not as fast as all the other ones, though.
It's a very difficult car to drive, actually.
So Venom's definitely going, he's probably going to go and push his tires all the way to the end. But the gap between him and Relentless and Bionic is just not enough, though. He's definitely going to lose the places.
And we've got Spies coming into the pits. MadmaX back into 5th position. And the gap between Bionic and Relentless is staying exactly the same, which they are now in 2nd and 3rd position because Venom still has to pit. I was just checking your comment now, Beamer, to say, and wondering what happened to 3rd place, but it was Bionic in 3rd place. I'm glad you picked it up yourself.
The eagle eyes. See there. So 300 meters between the Relentless, and there's only 100 meters between Bionic and Relentless. I mean, that whole race, they're going to keep each other. But it's going to be interesting to see the next race, actually, with the whole reverse grid. Bionic's going to have to do some proper defensive driving, I think.
Yeah, who's going to have the best pull away from the back there?
Venom Mike is in.
Okay, so let's see what Skyline does. Skyline is coming around the final corner now. Venom has just pulled away from his pit box. Yeah, this is going to be close.
Going to join in there as well.
By the time Skyline is on top,
I don't know, I think Skyline's going to have the momentum.
He's going to have it. Yeah. He's going to have it. He's overtaken him. So the undercut definitely worked in the favor of Skyline.
That means, yeah, Wiaan definitely, or MadmaX definitely made a mistake then, because the gap is still quite big between them now.
Yeah, it's 14 seconds, and before the pit it was only 3.5 seconds. So, oh, sorry, exactly, 7 seconds. So definitely lost 4 seconds somewhere, and he won't be too happy about that.
Yeah. I'm back with Bionic. Bionic seems to have closed the gap, so I'm not sure if Relentless made a mistake or if Bionic's putting in some really good laps here.
Well, let's look at the lap times.
Bionic did it for Relentless. There we go, half a second faster than Relentless on that last lap.
The new batteries here, so I do apologize if the stream shows no battery again.
You need to charge your stuff before doing this.
I really thought it was charged.
Oh, Bionic going wide. He's just lost some time there. He'll be punching himself for that.
Okay, so now Skyline needs to defend. Let's see what he does. Yes, Beamerstein, that was an epic fail. Aaron, are you still there?
Yeah. With Venom now. Trying to see if he can close the gap on Rain.
Skyline. Okay. It's good to be back. Hopefully this battery.
But you just hate it when that happens, yeah. With Venom now, and I'm checking his spoiler out. It looks like there's, I don't know if it's on your screen as well, but if you check on his spoiler, there's like wires hanging out.
I have to admit to this. When I tested out the cars, when we tested this Audi,
yeah,
me and one of the other fellow drivers actually tasted this Libby's, and it's the car with the antennas on the spoiler. It is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, he's probably picking up some alien radio with it antennas.
Yeah, maybe streaming some Netflix shows while he races.
But yeah, I'm surprised.
But yeah, that's actually the first time I've seen that.
We saw it while we were tasting the cars, and we thought it was the funniest thing ever.
I don't know if it's like maybe in real life.
Relentless Okay, so Relentless did a 54.0.3, but it was a dirty lap.
Yes.
So if he can get that lap clean, then there goes your fastest lap then.
Well, mine was, I think, a 0.44, so let's see if you can... see, he's got a 54.1 now as he's clean.
He just did a 154.188.
No, I'm on my edge of my seat. Like, don't do it.
It's well, it's this lap and the next lap remaining. Let's see what happens. But it's definitely, well, Barnick is staying with him.
Yeah, 54.
Further back. And they're getting up to a lap Johnny now. Let's see if Johnny gets out of the way quick and fast. And Johnny pulls over to the side of the road. That is very good from him.
So the imaginary blue flags are working then?
That's good to know.
I just can't get over these antennas on the spoiler though. It's like a police R8.
Well, while we're in the closing stages of this race, we just want to thank our sponsor for this event, Swarts Brick and Plant, for their sponsorship for this event.
It's always appreciated.
Beamerstein is calling he's calling you some names on the stream here, Rowan, for keeping or for kniping for the fastest time.
I could have got to do it. This is all I'm hoping for.
Skyline is currently still keeping on to third place.
Relentless has gone through and it hasn't gone to a 54.0 yet.
Yeah, but I think his lap got dirtied by the overtaking of...
That's true, yeah.
Of the back marker. So let's see what happens on this, the final lap. His previous lap was a 154.7, so it was definitely... He definitely lost a bit of time. He's definitely making this Audi work hard. But it would be interesting to know if he's converted the car to a rear-wheel drive, or do he keep it as an all-wheel drive?
So the battle here for third and fourth isn't too close.
Yeah.
Skyline's definitely got the gap on Venom, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely, and he's keeping it there, so... MadmaX down to the 57.8s now. And that lap was 2 seconds faster than his previous lap. So he's definitely not keeping his lap times consistent. Now we've got Relentless coming around the final corner.
And he didn't get it clean. Sorry guys, I just want to celebrate that. No, hold on. There we go. Yes.
Oh,
but
thanks,
there's still another race. Yeah.
Beamer, I'll try that in the next heat quickly. I really didn't think of that.
What's he saying?
I must go to the telemetry to see the... to see if he's changed the car.
That's it. Let me see if I can run through who's where. Where's our ticket gone? So it's Relentless, Bionic, Skyline, and then I've got a glitch here, so I don't know who's in that place. It's MadmaX, legit, so it must be Venom Mike then. There we go, Venom Mike is 4th, that's confirmed.
Yes, and then we've got MadmaX,
MadmaX, legit Speece, then Albert, and Wally's still running around. Johnny and Casual Lap is also still going. Or Casual Chris, sorry.
DNF.
Casual Lap.
The only DNF is Uncle Folly.
That's it.
Okay, Volley coming over the line in Lambo now. Yeah, Beamer, I'll have it checking now. I was just scrolling through all the telemetry that there is. I'll have a look now after this race again.
It turns out Relentless was definitely going for fastest lap. Just sent me a picture of the lap leaderboard and he called me an explicit word.
Well, you can tell him there's still another race.
He's got another race, that's it. He's got another race. If it's not too chaotic with the whole reverse grid, so I think we should be good.
We're just waiting for Casual Chris to finish his race. Okay, so I've got a top speed glitch here for Relentless.
Yes, I've got that.
333 miles per hour.
That is actually the fastest time I've actually seen on the game so far. It's actually 503 kilometers an hour.
Well, you should.
That's
take
hitting
a
that
photo
nitrous
of
button hardcore, yeah.
You should take a
So he gets
photo
top
of
speeds like that and he
send it
still couldn't beat it, yeah.
Yeah. Let him give an answer to that. So we've got Casual Chris coming around the final corner now. Beamer's calling me Strawberry Chris. And Beamerstan also saying congrats to Relentless, Bionic and Rhino. Let's look at the results here. So Bionic with a 154.4, his fastest lap. And Skyline with a 156.1. And Venom Mike also 156.1. And we've got MadmaX with 156.3. That's very good times from these guys.
Yeah. It's very consistent. I think consistency is your biggest factor there.
Yes, I can't wait for the second race. This is going to be interesting to watch.
Okay, so they just got an update. We're just going to let the guys have a bit of a bathroom break. It says 21:55, we will carry on.
Yeah, that's 5 minutes from now, basically.
Yeah, that's it, that's it. It's going interesting. I think that reverse grid's definitely going to spice things up, yeah. I'm keen to see it though. I think it's going to be good.
Rowan, sorry, these guys are also taking a bathroom break. I'll be with you now. You can
Oh,
also
good.
call it a quick break.
Yeah, guys, so just let me know in the comment section what part of the race you actually enjoyed. There wasn't too much action from our side of things. At least it was clean. That's all we can hope for usually. Just wanted to check leaderboards now, but obviously DCing out has made MadmaX lobbyhurst, so I can't see how the guys' times compare on leaderboards. But I think I think to Top Africa, which should be there as well. See, everyone is readying up, so they're slowly getting back to the things. I'm going to be on spectate before I forget. And we should almost be good to go. Oop, I think it's just the Iceman that's occupied, to say the least. Mark maybe making a couple changes quick while he still can. Good. Just Johnny Boss. And Venomark is still making a bit of a tune. There we go. Just one more go. Oh, and there we go. Where's Barnick gone?
Who is a boy?
Yeah, that grid isn't correct. There we go.
As he's backing out now.
Something must have gone wild, yeah.
Okay. Who's B-boy? Is he a friend of
I'm not sure.
Relentless?
Probably a friend of Beamersdown, if anything's possible.
Most
But yeah, I'm
probably.
not sure. Yeah. It could be one of the guys' friends, just spectating in here.
It is Barry. Just let me know when everyone is readying up.
I think Wiaan's just busy setting the grid now. On spectate. Yes.
I see. He is friends with Casual Chris and so on, so yeah.
Okay.
Definitely more
I think you
people
must
to
just
join
really
maybe for the rest.
spectate as well.
For the next race, it will be good.
Okay. Let's see how this looks.
Yeah, that looks a bit better.
Still looks wrong.
No, it's still
I've got
wrong.
Bionic in fourth.
Oh, he's
he's
busy
gonna set it
changing
from
it
here.
now.
Yeah.
Okay, and I need Rainer, yes. Venom and then himself. Gerard just said in the chat, prepare for the weirdest Lambo ever with 2 corners. Oh, sorry, not weirdest, widest.
There you go, yeah.
I was just about to think to myself, why?
Look, to me that car
you
did
call
seem
your-
kind of weird though.
It's a Lambo. What Lambo isn't weird?
In a good way though. Very extravagant.
Okay, countdown has
Casual
started.
Chris is gone, I see. Casual Chris obviously maybe not being able to make the second race.
That is unfortunate from him.
And we're going. Let's see what they can do.
Okay, I am spectating from the back on Relentless.
Venom Mark.
I'm watching in third person here. Watching the first corner.
Let's see what happens. Keep it. Oh
And
no.
we've
this is
got-
gonna be bad.
We've got a
Venom
couple of
Mark.
guys going wide.
Sort of forgetting to brake there. Not train smash of
Relentless
bad
keeping
moves,
himself clean on the outside of Barney. Let's see what he does with MadmaX. MadmaX almost drifting out of that corner. And we've got Bionic coming on the inside. Oh, no, yeah, Bionic on the inside. Overtaking.
It's definitely being
Relentless,
defensive. Doesn't
yeah.
want to give Relentless that open
He
air
doesn't
again.
want to, yes, he doesn't want to get Relentless in the lead because he knows if Relentless is in the lead, Relentless is going to be gone. And Relentless on the outside,
Ooh, on the outside.
again.
MadmaX is in his way though.
Oh,
This is gonna be
this
good.
is some good racing.
Now he's going to be
there.
on the inside though. Can he
No,
block that?
he's
There
gonna
goes
keep the
Relentless.
inside.
Oh, Relentless got through.
Oh. Let's see if Barney can come back at him. Oh, and Relentless on the outside of
legit
MadmaX.
space. Going wide. Yeah.
Ooh. He's in front of Bionic now.
Yep. Bionic's going to get
Oh.
hold up, yeah, and it's not what he wants. Ooh, it's making
Definitely
a dive on
not,
the inside.
but Bionic
yeah.
on the inside, yes. That's a good overtake from him. And Relentless still
He had to
struggling
get
to
that
get
done,
past
yeah.
MadmaX. What's going to happen into the chicane? 2x2.
MadmaX keeping it wide.
Oh, MadMax
Oh, Lord, that
giving
was
the
actually
space
good
with
overtakes
Bionic
there.
coming on the inside of MadMax.
Okay, okay, so they're up to 5th and 6th now. Reno
Oh,
and
my word.
who's it? Venom Mark are running away with it in the front, yeah.
Albert not being
Albert's
able
Relentless,
to keep
yeah.
Relentless behind him. And that Audi will definitely have the legs on the Ferrari. And you could just see the Ferrari
And the
going
Lamborghini,
backwards.
Ooh, No one giving an
four
inch here.
guys out wide.
Oh,
Barney getting a
getting a
small
little bit of a
touch.
tap
Not
there.
going to work for him. And Relentless is out of the way from them now.
I'm gonna go backwards a bit back to MadmaX and see what it's like from his view. Oh,
MadmaX got past Alberts as well, yeah? MadmaX will definitely see that as revenge on Saturday's Greek race. Because it was just a couple of laps too short for MadmaX to catch up to Alberts in that race.
I said now that you said MadmaX and Alberts are the guys on the wheels, so you get to see what they can do. Paces are very similar.
And Volley went from 3rd position in the first corner down to 8th.
That's it.
Now we've got Venom currently in 2nd position, and Skyline just running away with it at this stage.
Yeah, I think he's definitely made the most of a bit of a chaotic start.
Yes, definitely.
He actually got pushed by Venom, Mike, I think, through the first corner, and it seemed to somehow help him.
It got him to turn in.
He managed to dodge all the traffic, yeah.
And it looks a bit spread out now with no real fight.
I see what you mean about the lines as well. Relentless and Bionic definitely taking different lines through there.
Through the final corner, yes.
Yeah.
If I was Bionic now, I would put.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea
for
because they don't. Yeah, damage is only
go for the
tires and
undercut.
fuel. So I think, or is it Simon? I can't remember.
No, it is.
If it is Sim, it is a bit risky to pit soon. You never know what happens later on, and you definitely don't want to pit twice.
No, but I mean, it's risk versus reward.
Yeah, if you get it
So
right, then it's all good.
Yeah, and I mean, if he
But you also
takes
can
it
catch
now,
traffic
he
there.
will be out in clean air because Relentless is coming up to the back of Venom now, and Venom is definitely not going to make it easy for Relentless to pass.
No, let's hope not. Let's hope not. Skyline's definitely got a decent gap going, so see if he doesn't. If he can keep it clean and don't make any mistakes, I think he'll be tough to catch.
So like that, I definitely, if I was Bionic, I'd definitely go for a quick pit now. Just try and see if you can get it open
because he's definitely getting slowed by Venom here.
Yeah. And you can see Venom is using defensive lines. He's parking the car mid-track during the straights.
Yeah. Just enough to block the momentum. Yeah.
Yes. He's going to
keep the inside line.
Relentless.
He's running wide.
And he goes wide.
Still going.
And that is a defensive wide line from him. It's not like he is pushing out wide. And even through the chicane here, he's not giving Relentless
But Bionic
any
also needs to
get
start trying making the most of this as well.
That's what I said. If either Relentless or Bionic needs to pit now, so that they can get clean air.
Yeah,
and not
still
one
going
of them
for
is
it.
going in for the pit. And like I said, that would have been the best option to take is the early pit. Let's see if Relentless can take the inside. No, you see, Venom is going very defensively.
It's definitely defensive, yeah.
And going wide into the
contact
corners and keeping Relentless
keeping
behind him.
Bionics.
This will definitely frustrate Relentless.
Yeah, it's
And
going
now
to frustrate, I
Relentless
think, Bionic now as well.
Yes, and Relentless needs to think about attacking and defending now because Bionic is right behind him. So if I was
I think
Bionic
if it was
is
like you
smart-
said, if Bionic managed to pit just before all of this was taking place, then he would have scored. Well,
Yeah. Even MadmaX, if MadmaX is not too far behind Bionic, and Relentless going
Relentless is on the outside.
Just not working for him. And
He's
Venom
pushing
also
hard to
going
get
wide.
past Venom.
Yeah, he's
Venom's on
gonna
the
go
inside
wide,
there. Let's see.
Venom pulling out.
Just,
and he touched between him and Bionic. That will definitely
go.
cost Bionic a bit of time, and Venom slots in behind Bionic now. And if you look
hats
at
off to
that,
Venom for trying his best to keep these guys behind him. It's not easy when you get that pressure.
And now we've got MadmaX
But
right
yeah,
behind
MadmaX is
Venom
closed
as well.
up on them both as well.
Yes.
But now all
And the
of
guy
Bionics'
that's
hard work
smiling-
to catch Relentless was gone a bit
Yes.
there.
And the guy that's smiling at this stage will be Reno in first position.
That's it. Skyline definitely making the most of this whole tussle here for position.
Oh, MadmaX going for it against Venom on the inside.
And it's very cool to see a wheel taking on a controller guy though. It's very impressive. And he's got it. It looks like he's going to get
and
it.
Venom is going to go into the pits.
Okay.
Wow, that was a good battle now.
It will be very
couple of
nice to
laps.
see if we can get a wheel guy on podium.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But Relentless and Bionic is now running away from MadmaX. And Relentless is catching to the back of Skyline here. I think Venom might have done the best thing here because if Skyline can keep Relentless and Bionic behind him, Venom is in a chance to get back into this.
And the last lap, because of that whole action, Relentless actually 0.3 of a second slower than Skyline.
But since then, you can definitely see the gaps come down.
Yeah, I think this lap is going to be quite quick for them. They should be in about the 54s, both Bionic and Relentless. Just a couple more corners and we can see what lap times they're getting.
Albert's currently in 8th position.
Skyline's still got the top speed, man, yeah? 294 kilometers an hour.
I still need to
Almost across the line.
check that.
Let's see what's going on.
Yeah, I've got Skyline
Okay.
at 189 miles per hour.
Yeah, there we go.
Venom drifting.
Relentless did a 54.8 and Bionic a 54.9. MadmaX a 55.9. I think that's actually fastest lap for MadmaX. Remember you were
Yes,
saying he was doing
definitely.
56s,
Yes.
even 57, so he's definitely improving those times.
Yes. And I think by being stuck behind two of the better guys will definitely improve his lines as well.
Even with that little bit of a gap, you'll still be impressed with how much you can see of the guys is racing.
Yes. But look, it's one thing to put in those lap times, but it's another thing to put in those lap times consistently.
Yeah, that's it.
Because I remember on our second race, I managed to keep up with the top three for about 10 laps. But the concentration it takes just gets
Yeah,
way
it can take
too
it
hard.
out of you, exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when I just said, "No, you know what?
You're going to
I'm
make
just
a
off the
mistake
back
and
of you
cost
guys.
yourself a race. Or
I'm just
something.
gonna relax and finish the race." And yeah. And even the guys spectating was saying that they could see my lap times going from 55s down to 59s, even some laps.
Oh, look like Relentless almost running into the sand.
But that means he's pushing it. He
Yeah.
wants that fastest lap.
You'll see now what comes up. I'm nervous, I'm not gonna lie. No, Relentless is in the pits.
Rainer
now if
actually
Bionic
pit.
must-
I didn't even see him.
Did he? Okay.
Let's see what.
Yeah, because he was
does-
leading, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what Relentless does. So Skyline is coming around the final corner, and Relentless is just leaving the pit now.
It's gonna
pit
be
box,
close.
So, no, Skyline will have him. Yeah, Skyline will have him. Ooh, oh, will he? Ooh, this is very close. This is too close for
See, now this
comfort,
can
but
work.
Skyline
This
has got
is
him.
one of the problems where you get if you do pit too early, because now he's going to have to try and get past Skyline again. Well, for the first time, technically.
I just wanted to say he was behind Skyline. And
so now if Bionic can time it right and he doesn't get traffic when he pits, then he should have clean air.
yeah, if Bionic can time it, like you said, if he can time it right, because I'm sure Skyline won't make it easy for Relentless to get quiet.
Oh, no.
Oh, Relentless on the outside. Relentless is fast.
Yeah,
That is way
I think
too
Skyline
easy.
let him through, actually.
Skyline definitely did not think this through.
Yeah, I think Skyline didn't want to hold up the race between him and Bionic, probably. Doesn't want to cause any odd feelings,
Unnecessary.
I guess. Yeah.
Unnecessary issues. But he's holding us back from a good battle here.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
I'm definitely going to find out, because I'm pretty sure Skyline is running around on a wheel as well.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, he was on the controller. But if he is, that's good for him.
Bionic's still running around in first.
We've got Specia in third position.
Oh, we got MadmaX in the pits. Oh, Relentless is definitely going to have them both, Relentless and Skyline, actually.
Yes. Yeah, MadmaX only exiting the pit now. And they way gone already. Well, MadmaX has got Venom. MadmaX has got Venom. Did Venom make a mistake? Because he's very far down the pecking order now.
Venom must have made a mistake. But I don't see a pit affecting him that much. He's in 6th now.
Yeah, and the distance between him and MadmaX is not a short distance.
Yeah, he definitely made a mistake, because last lap it wasn't pits and he was 4.6 seconds slower.
Okay, so he
maybe
definitely
gone off
made a
the
mistake.
track,
Yeah.
Because MadmaX pitted and he's 18 seconds, so he's definitely made a mistake. Good. Bionic was 1,000th of a second slower than his last lap, than his fastest lap. So that's consistency for you.
Yep. That is good consistency. But I'm looking at Reno now, Skyline. He is sticking to the back of Relentless.
Ooh, as you say that, Bionic
He's
has
not-
gone in the pits. Where's Relentless? Ooh, no. I don't know.
Relentless should have it.
Relentless has it. Yeah.
And by the looks of it, Skyline is
Bionic
going to
hasn't
also
started
have
moving
Bionic.
yet. Bionic's
He's
not
starting to
moving.
move now,
There we
and
go.
That's
No,
gone.
They've definitely got him here.
Let's see if Skyline is also going to have him.
I
Oh,
think
this is
Skyline
actually
might just
very
get
close.
him.
This is very close. Oh, Skyline's
Yeah.
got it. Oh, down to the brakes. Oh,
Bionic wants that place. Yeah, can he get onto the power? There we go.
This is so
Squeezing
close.
Skyline a little wide
Oh.
there, but it's...
Oh, this was good.
If he didn't do that, I think he would have definitely had a problem.
Yes, yeah, that would have
Not
been
to
a
say
bit
that
of a problem.
Skyline wouldn't have maybe let him through as well. Just to keep their race going. But now if Skyline can follow Bionic through, then he should improve his times as well.
So the top three is separated by 300 feet, which is nothing.
Missing all the action. YouTube's trying to play on my TV because the Xbox is connected. I can't see what's going on.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
No, it's ruined everything.
Yeah. And it's probably signing you out of the game. You're missing a good battle.
Okay, well now, you know, one wrong move.
Oh, Relentless has just gone into the 52s.
No!
No, I'm just joking.
Why is it signing me out? Yeah. Good thing the stream's on you and not me.
Yeah. Relentless still with the fastest time of 154.8. And I believe MadmaX has made a mistake now.
No, he was having such a good run.
Yeah, he was in 4th and he is now in 5th. And he is... let's just have a look here. He's 400 feet behind Venom now. So he's definitely made a mistake. But his Ferrari looks battered and bruised. He definitely had a couple of contacts that he didn't want to have. And we've got Spies here in 6th position.
Almost back. I'm in the lobby now. Just gotta wait for it to load up. Hopefully it hasn't missed too much.
Johnny going off track to let the leaders pass. That is very good from him. One of the guys that does it every time around. Okay, we've got Bionic and Relentless just giving each other a go.
And I'm back, okay.
Through the final corner. Let's see if the times has come down.
Okay, so who hasn't pitted then? Wally? No, yeah.
No, I think he might have pitted actually.
Because Wally's out in front. No, what is going on?
No, he's
here?
not. I think your game is confused.
Yeah. Don't know how it got to Wally being in front. That's why I was like, geez, he's leaving his late pits then. But all my cars don't have liveries, so there's that glitch now.
Oh, damn. Oh, that's not nice.
It's not pretty.
Yeah, so just to give you an idea, so the previous lap, MadmaX lost over 10 seconds.
Ooh, no, then he definitely went off.
Yes, because he just came through the previous lap with a 56, and that was 11 seconds faster than his previous lap.
Yeah. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, we've lost him.
So,
we've lost someone. I saw a dot disappear from the map.
Let's see who it was. No, I've still got...
Johnny
Oh,
Moss
it's
is
Johnny.
out. Yeah.
Johnny is out.
Oh, and my Relentless has now broken my record. Because his lap time apparently is a 00 by 00.000. And 384 kilometers an hour for
No,
Skyline.
I think your game is really glitched out.
I really need to see what's going on here.
The previous lap from Relentless was a 55.2.
And Bionic did a 54.9.
Yes, Bionic did a 54.9.
But they are nice and close. If I know Bionic, he's definitely giving it his all. He always gives it his all.
Okay, so Bionic was a 54.1.
Ooh. And Relentless did a 54.4. So he closed that gap by another 0.3 on that one.
Oh, this is a very good battle. I don't want to take my eyes away from it.
None of the other
We've
cars
got-
are too close, so I think we can stay here. We should be able to watch
It looks
this
like
unfold.
MadmaX is closing up to the back of Venom a bit again. And then the rest of the guys has got a
Getting
big
a bit
gap
wobbly.
between them. You see the gap is
Someone's
going from
run off, I
130
think. Someone has gone wide.
to...
MadmaX has gone off again.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Yes, he has. You are right.
His legit species
Yes.
almost killed him now. He's going to be very frustrated with that.
Oh, and he goes off again.
And he's going off again.
Oh, my word. He won't be enjoying this. This is what happens if you're trying to push to the absolute limit of your abilities, is that you're going to keep on going off.
But in a way, it's a good thing because now you know what he can do. And if he can get this
Yes.
speed now consistent, he'll be unstoppable in that way.
Yes, no, definitely. And he is a very fast driver on the wheel. I know he's been out
definitely.
for about almost 6 or 7 months out of racing. So for him to come back and already be as fast as he is now, he'll just improve from here on. So Relentless is a 54.9. Barney going for the
They are
overtake.
close.
Woo! This is too close. The previous lap from Barnick was a 54.7. So another
So it's 0.2 again.
another 2
Yeah.
again. So in the last 2 laps was half a second that he took out. This Audi does sound good, actually.
Well, at this current
Taking
rate, I think my lap record will
fix
stay
the
because
day.
there's no ways that either of them will get a clean lap. They're constantly on each other. You know?
I've got Relentless's speeds at least showing now.
Not glitched.
Interesting to see. It was glitched on Bionic now. And it's interesting to see that through the long corners he's staying in 3rd gear. Very low
There's the different
revs.
lines. Yeah.
And now he's speeding up to...
So I wonder if the line that
4th
Relentless
only now.
uses maybe it lets him get onto the power a little sooner than Bionics.
Well, I'm going to switch over back to Bionic. I'm going to see what
Because he's still
gears
opening
he's
the
taking.
gap.
What
he
gears he's
stops.
taking. Okay, see, now I can see the speed on Bionic as well. See, Bionic is going into 2nd gear.
54.5 and a
think
54.7
is
for
the
Bionic.
correct gear. But like you say, Relentless, because he's in a higher gear, lower revs, he can get on the power much sooner than being in a lower gear, higher revs. And that might be the difference between the two now.
Yeah, so Relentless has opened another 0.2 on that lap, the last lap. So he's made up some time again.
This is very interesting.
Skyline's also being very consistent. I see his last time was also only, I think it was like 100th off of his last lap. No, even less.
MadmaX with a 56.4 previous lap.
Oh. Looked like Relentless was going to run a little wide there, but he managed to keep it. Heading on to the last lap. See what they can do. And there we go. Oh, Barnett got a little lock up there. 54.5 and a 54.4. So Barnett closed it by 0.1 again.
Barnett is going to try and go for the overtake.
Yeah. Oh, he's definitely pushing there.
I think Relentless might just have it.
If no mistakes happen in this last few sectors, then I think it's like you say, this gap isn't going to get much closer.
MadmaX
definitely pushing.
Caught up. MadmaX is caught up to the back of Venom Mike again, but not fast enough.
Yeah, the gap looks a bit too big now.
But the battle to look at is between first and second.
Ooh, yes.
Barnett on the back of him. Let's see going
See what
into
happens
the final
here.
3 corners.
Anything can happen, especially this last sand pit.
Through the chicane. Oh, Relentless has just got enough on it. Barnett coming on the inside. Oh, this is going to be close.
Yeah, this is where you'll see now if the power helps. No,
Yes.
I don't know. Does it?
Maybe not from that corner because
It doesn't look like it because the
corner.
gap, the time, it's coming down 20. Yeah, it's gonna be 20 meters between the two of them during the finish.
Yes. That was almost.
Barnett was putting in some killer lap times there, I think. The pity we can't see what his last lap was. That just shows us a finish time.
Okay, and Skyline into the wall over the finish line. That's a good 3rd place from him.
Then Venom Mike and MadmaX should be coming through.
Yep.
Okay.
MadmaX will be definitely disappointed with his 5th position.
Yeah, especially with those lap times he was getting. He should have been right up there with you guys. The Jet Space is going through as well.
And 6th,
Albits should be following after him.
Now it's coming around the
And
final
then it's
corner
Wally.
now.
Good to see Wally hasn't had any issues with his computer now.
Yeah, it seems that more RAM has actually worked for him. Because I know he ordered an additional 16 gig of RAM. With, I think, 12 or 16 that he had in. Can't remember how much he said he had in, but yeah. It's good to see him back.
Sounds like a lot.
Yes. Well,
There's one thing that's got me with the whole computer thing is I could never afford to like keep updating them.
yeah, I have to say it's not a very cheap thing to update.
It would be nice to have, but yeah, I think a console for me just suits my budget a bit more.
Yes. Okay, I think Wally went for the
He didn't even cross the
spectacular, spectacular finish, and he's not even over the line yet.
He tried.
And that
There
is
you go.
it.
That was some spectacular racing from actually everyone, man.
Yes, and fastest. I'm actually surprised Relentless didn't get into the 54.1s even. But Bionic with a 54.1.
I think he did get close to it. It's just it won't show you because obviously the dirty from him and Bionic's battle.
Oh yeah,
I think
true.
Bionic managed to get that when they pitted though. So he had that
Yes.
open air.
So yeah, and that's actually a very good result. Relentless winning the 2nd race again. Bionic in 2nd.
And it's good. Yeah.
And, Skyline in 3rd position, definitely upping his game from the first race.
Earned that
Where he
one.
was 4th, yes, and MadmaX getting 5th again. But MadmaX will definitely be. He did a 55.3, so he'll definitely be impressed.
That's a
with
very
that
good
lap.
lap, yeah.
Yeah, especially for
Especially
being
on the wheel,
That is
yes.
a super good lap. I mean, Albert is also on the wheel, did only a 57.2, so that's
Yeah.
definitely, that is a very good lap from MadmaX. And we've got Spies in 6th position, Albert's in 7th, Volley in 8th, and then we've got Johnny, who didn't finish the race. He is in 9th.
That's a very entertaining race there. There we go.
Saying he missed the line. So yeah.
So, Mr. Relentless, how was that? It looked like you guys were having quite the battle.
Aero down. It was just, I couldn't get it through the fucking corners, and it was just catching me on the straights and the corners by the end of it.
So it was a good thing to watch for us, so we enjoyed it.
Yeah, we really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining
But yeah,
us.
thanks for joining us. Yeah,
That's right.
definitely.
It was awesome having you in the race.
Is it next one in a couple of weeks?
Basically 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah,
so
the
not
next one
this
is in
Monday
2
coming,
weeks.
next Monday, yeah.
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, you will be, yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad
If you can get it
thing.
to work, I'm sure you will, yeah. It sounds good as well. It's probably one of the best sounding ones. Half an hour stuck with that exhaust, no, it's not such a bad thing.
Yeah,
No.
definitely not a bad thing. Listen,
Well,
guys,
then,
I'm gonna finish the stream now. Thanks everyone for watching, and catch us again with the next race happening Monday night with the semi-pro guys.
That's it.
We've still got a good battle going on there, and then Tuesday is the pro guys. So yeah, we've got a good couple of battles coming
Will be
on.
good.
And thanks you guys for watching, and we'll catch you again.
Good night.